Hi, everybody. Sorry. I didn't realize I started. All right. I can't tell if there's a delay on this, so I apologize. I hope it's going to be okay. It has been about 2 weeks since I last did a haul video, so I'm way overdue. I'm very excited to show you some of the stuff I got. This is stuff from a couple of different trips. So I'll tell you what I have as I go along. Trying to make sure that I'm on. There's a delay. Let's see. Sorry. All right. Anyway, hopefully it's going. Oh my goodness. What the hell? Like, it just looks like nothing's happening. I don't know if nothing really is happening. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I'm on. Anyway. What the hell? Oh, dear God. Okay. Holy cannoli. There we go. All right. Back on track. So, I don't even know what order anything's in, so I don't care. You don't care either. So, just going to go ahead and start. If I can make this thing do what I want it to do. I think that's good. Okay, so I got a couple of things from L Train Vintage, one of my favorite stores. This location is in Manhattan, so it's not as good as the Brooklyn ones, but it was convenient for me to get to on a Saturday. I only got a couple of things, but they were good. I got this skirt, which is very pretty. I love the pattern, and I think that it's probably 70s because, I mean, it's got a nylon zipper, but it's got this content and weird size tag, which is not, whatever. It's like not very 50s-ish, but it's a 50s style skirt. It's really pretty. It's a little bit sheer, but it's really nice. So I paid $5 for this, which I was super excited about. I was considering keeping it. I don't know yet. We'll see. I tried to wear it today, but then there was nothing. I didn't have a shirt that really looked good with it. I mean, I probably do somewhere, but you know. Anyway, so super cute. This I got. All right, this was a little more expensive than I would have liked, but it's still cute. This was $10, and it's one of these. I love these types of shirts. Doesn't have much going on in the back. So this was made in Hungary, and it's 100% cotton, but I do think it's more modern. I mean, I don't even know if it's 70s. It's probably later than that, but it's very pretty. I love the style. What I particularly love is that the tag has all the sizes listed. It's not a very exciting tag, and you can't see it anyway. There we go. So I assume that maybe, I don't know, one of them is supposed to be circled, and it's not. I don't know. But anyway, pretty sure. I will most likely list this for sale. So I don't know where. I'm thinking of doing an Instagram sale later today, but I always say that and then I don't actually do it. But I've got so much work that I'm going to do today. Like for real, actually going to do. Not like that I'm going to talk about and then not really do. So this skirt I love, but it's fucking tiny. I think it's a 24-inch waist. It has a metal zipper, so it is legit. So black with the pink and green bow pattern. I think it is so beautiful. I don't know if the waist was altered or if this is just a homemade garment that was not wonderfully done. Like the waist has all these tiny gathers, but some of them are like there's certain areas where they're much more condensed than others. But, and this was $13, which, you know, for thrifting can be a little pricey, but I mean, I don't ever see, this is the closest I really have gotten to a novelty print skirt. I love this. And if this fit me, I would be keeping it, but it's super fucking tiny. So, I don't know, whatever, I'll figure it out. But I love it. So pretty, so pretty. And that's my friend Alice. Okay, this next dress, I actually already own myself. I paid $30 for it, years ago before I was even selling. And then I found it yesterday for 10 bucks at L Train. It's a Hawaiian dress. And so it's really beautiful. I mean, it's long. It's got this print down the front. Whoop. There we go. Right. And then the back, I'm not going to be able to show you too well, I don't think. So the back has these pleats that make it almost like, it's almost like a pseudo train, but not really. It doesn't drag out behind the dress. It just makes an extra layer in the back. It's so pretty. And this is by the very desirable brand. I don't know how to pronounce this. I want to say Wee Makai or Umakai. I love it. It's cotton. This is bark cloth. And you know what? And in case, I'll post a photo of this on Instagram because a lot of people talk about bark cloth. Oh, it's got some sadness up top. That's all right. People talk about bark cloth and it can be difficult to identify. It's one of those things like once you see it, you know what it is. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it doesn't want to show up well here. So the texture can literally look like bark. Yeah, you can kind of see it, you know. It's very pretty and it's a nice weight. So I'm going to try and list this on Etsy. Probably, I was going to do in the neighborhood of 40 bucks, but now I may still try and do that. It's really pretty. There's other versions of this in different colors. One of the things I find really interesting about this dress is this was oh, mother. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. All right. Well, I'll see. The other thing is now that I have this one, this is so much sadness. I'm gonna have to try and get this out. It looks like it was washed with something else and that the dye of other items of clothing ran. Shit. That explains why this was only $10. The store has a bunch of these that are usually in the $20 to $50 range. I was very surprised that it was only $10, but I thought maybe they aren't selling Hawaiian dresses as much as they were previously, but now I think that this is probably why. So I'm going to try and get one of those color catchers and maybe try and wash this with one of those and see if that helps. And I'll try it on, and I guess if this fits me, I'll keep this one and sell mine on Etsy for at least the $40 range. Anyway, the story I was going to say was that a designer, the brand is called Paul and Joe. They recreated that print in a whole line of, they made that dress exactly. I'm sure the fabric was different. Monkey really wants to, Monkey, you fucker. He's really trying to get up on my makeshift table here. Sorry. Cat problems, as usual. What would a video with me be without cat problems? Why is that doing that? I don't know what's happening. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Okay, anyway, whatever. There's like this black line up at the top of the screen. I don't know what the fuck that is. Anyway, okay. So that was my L train. The Paul and Joe dress, they recreated that print. They made that dress exactly. They did a men's shirt, which also Umakai made a men's shirt out of that. But they were selling that dress for like $1,500 or something crazy. So I was very thrilled that I had it and I had the original. It's always better to have the vintage, in my opinion. All right. Lord and I drove up to Yonkers day before yesterday because I got a shipping table and I am so freaking excited. I have a picture of it on my Instagram, I think. Anyway, and I'm super excited because I've been shipping all my packages on my kitchen counter, like my 2x2 kitchen counter and my stove and my lap, my standing lap. So it's always been challenging. So now I actually have a space dedicated to shipping, and it's also going to serve as my desk, which I've been talking about forever. So I'm so excited about this. That's what I'm going to work on today after I've done my video. While we were up in that area, of course, we went to some thrift stores, which my very delightful boyfriend suggested. So you know that that's amazing. So let's see. I got in one of the Goodwills, I got this. This is Lily Pulitzer But it's, so first of all, it's got this really cute pineapple print. And if you are not familiar with it, which if you sell vintage at all, you probably are familiar, she puts hidden signatures into her prints. So this one I actually see two right off the bat. So here's one, right? You can see in green, these green lines spell out Lily. Okay. And then the second one that I just saw, usually I only see one similar, like, you know, one sort of style of hidden signature. So I think it's cool that I'm seeing two. I don't know if that's normal for her to have it in multiple ways, but here, these right here, that says Lily as well. Lilly. So that's one way that you can figure out if it really is a Lily piece. The other thing that's always useful, so this dress, you see that the hem has like lace here, and that lace has Lily spelled out in it. Let's see if it'll be visible for you over and over again. So, and in this particular dress, it also has a liner which has the Lily lace as well. Now, my favorite part of this dress is, of course, the label. So the Lily. And you can go to Vintage Fashion Guild and they have the label resource. So they will list brand labels of all different eras for, you know, more high-end designers, like, and for vintage stuff. So if it's just a current designer, it won't be there. But designers that have been around a long time, like Ralph Lauren, are usually listed in there. And then they will show you old labels, and they, for many of them, have a good history of the labels and, you know, what era they're from. So that's always a fun resource. So that's my Lily dress, very pretty. I don't know where I'm gonna put that, but I am selling it. Lily Pulitzer is cool, but not my style for me to wear cool. All right, let's see. This dress also got at Goodwill. The Lily dress was, you know, I wanna say $13, but I don't know because they had, I'm sorry, no, these are Salvation Army. I don't remember what was 50% off, but that was listed as $13. I don't remember if that's what it was. This is another dress that I think is like an 80s, but it's got a very 40s feel to it. So you can't really see, this print isn't great. So it's like a fit and flare. It's got a zipper in the back, but the back zipper is like halfway up. So here's probably between the shoulder blades, and then it goes up to the collar. The front has these big covered buttons, right? The collar is really cool. Here, I'll show you, right? And then of course there's this print, which I love. Little moon and stars and planets. And then the cuffs of the sleeve. So the sleeve cuffs up and it's got this really cute little, oh my God. I'm doing terribly with this today. This cute little V detail, right? So when it's all worn properly, which I don't know how to show you. I desperately need to like steam or iron this or something, but whatever. Okay, so it's a cute little dress. I don't think it had any tags in it. Oh no, it does. But the staple is all in it. I didn't take it off because I didn't want to lose the price. So this tag, which I can't read, I don't know what it says, but you can see the style of it looks a little bit older, but it's got this thing, which was definitely not a 40s piece, and the fabric is just more 80s. It's, what is it? This doesn't even have content, but, or size, I can tell. But anyway, it's super adorable. I think it did not come close to fitting me, but I don't remember if I tried it on, honestly. Okay, anyway. This sweater, I think is super cute. I got this. This was a Goodwill. And I got this because I was inspired by Sweet Dahlia Vintage, Amanda Hale. And she was visiting New York a few weeks ago, as you may remember. And she had some particular sweaters that she picked up. She was calling them bad girl sweaters. And they were just solid color, a little bit of a mock turtleneck. you know, shorter sleeves, sort of fitted through there, not crazy fitted. But this reminded me of those sweaters. And so when I looked it up, I found this sweater. I looked up bad girl sweaters, and it sort of fits with some of the stuff on Etsy, and they go for nice prices, like 40 bucks. So it's cute. It's button down, button front, whatever. And then you can see a little detail there. This is, I feel like this is an acrylic type of fabric. It does not have a content tag. It just has this little guy, but it's really cool. And so I'm going to put that up on Etsy. It'll probably be nice and fitted with a cute skirt. We'll have to see what I've got to match that up with. I don't know, but I like that a lot. And it was Goodwill, so I want to say that Goodwill was the one that, in my area, they've been having 50% off on 2 colors per day, but I didn't know what the color was, or the color that they had listed was not, like, whatever. Things were not the price that I expected when I got up to the counter, and some things that was good, and in other ways it was whatever. So I don't know how much that was, but it would have been about $6 if there was no discount. This shirt, I admit that I got because it is HBarC, which is a well-known Western wear brand. It's totally polyester. It is a cool print. I mean, it's not terrible, but had it not been HBarC, I probably wouldn't have gotten it. Here's the tag. Oop. There we go. So I don't know what I'll list it for, because the fabric, it's not terrible polyester, but it's not great, you know. It does have nice little pearly snap button guys, so we'll see. And again, I would have paid about $6 for this. I mean, I'll list it at least for 20. I don't know if it can go higher. I haven't looked up HBarC in a long time, so I'm not sure exactly what they're going for. I got a couple of vintage t-shirts that they're okay. I mean, they're nothing crazy awesome. These were Goodwill. So this one I got because it's Screen Stars, so, you know, like 80s Screen Stars, and it just says PS59, the friendly school, so it's a generic enough, you know, thing, and that's the iron-on font thing is pretty 80s, and it's a good size. It's an extra large, so, you know, I paid $3, I think, for these, and this I would probably list, like a lot of vintage tees I tend to do for 27 about. This I would probably do more for like 15, because it's not super awesome. It's just kind of kitschy. This one did not have a tag inside. The tag was ripped out. But the sleeves, and I forget who, there was a guy on Instagram. He was interviewed by either Nicole State or Vogue Squared. I can't remember, but he focuses a lot on vintage t-shirts. And one of the tips that he had was what they call the single seam stitching, which I probably have spoken about before. I don't know. But, you know, here it's just got one line. And more modern shirts, you'll see there will be like 2 parallel lines as the stitching. So based on that and just the style of the shirt, I picked it up as a vintage tee. It just says #1 softball coach, but again, it's that sort of flocked iron-on lettering. And softball coach is generic enough that somebody will buy this. But again, I'll list it for like 15 bucks. I probably need to stop saying again. Last time I watched one of my videos, I was like, God, you say that way too much. All right. This is super cute. A little poncho guy. And it's like a short little cape. It's so cute. And it's got these little guys on. I don't know if they're alpacas or whatever, but they're fucking adorable. And pom-poms. It's so cute. So when you have it on, it just, you know, it covers your shoulders. It comes down on the sides about elbow length. And on the front, it comes down a little below my waist. Really adorable. Great for fall. I think it's so cute. And I have no idea what I'm going to list this for. I probably also paid $6 or $7 for this. And off the top of my head, I want to say that I'm going to try it around 40 or so. It's so adorable. I love it. Let's see what we do with that. Okay. I'm trying to As usual, save some of my favorite things for last. That's what I like to do. These I got at a Salvation Army as well. I don't do a whole lot of shoes. I've just started sort of looking at them. I did a pair of sneakers a while back that were really great. They were some crazy looking sneaker that purposely looked distressed. I cannot remember the name of them, but they're big with the skateboard crowd. And I sold them, I think, for 125 bucks. And I paid $6 or $7 for them. So that was a very lovely surprise. I also recently sold a pair of Irregular Choice, which are also a modern brand. Usually, I think they're made in the UK. I sold those for 35 bucks. I think I paid $7 for those. And they were a very quick sell, so that was cool. These are vintage, I think 80s, but they were just really cool looking. You know, they're elongated. I think these are size, yeah, these are an 8. They're made in Spain, so I think that they're a nicer quality. Costa Blanca, and, you know, bottom of the shoe. But they're really cool. I like the Harlequin pattern, so I thought that that might be a good risk to take. These were $9. So I do not have any idea what I'm going to sell them for. Obviously more than $9. I mean, as usual, probably 30 bucks is a safe bet. But if I can go higher with these, like 50, that would be great. They're so cute in a weird, ugly way, but yeah. All right. This dress, I'm a little unsure of. I got this at my Unique thrift store. And what did I pay for this thing? $7. I don't remember if it was anything off. So it's cute. Pink, this, you know, come here. It's got this nice little sort of shelf bust, faux shelf bust. I don't know if this is legitimate vintage or if this was a reproduction piece. The fabric is, it's nice. It just feels a little bit newer. It does have pockets and they're somewhat shallow. 2 pockets. It has a metal zipper, typically indication of an older piece. But I'm not sure. There were no tags inside. But my issue with this is that when I put it on, the bust doesn't quite reach. So I put it at my waist and then it's a little bit short, but I tend to have a long torso, but usually my waist to bust, I don't know. I get some dresses that their waist of the dress will sit up on my rib cage. So I think that this will fit a not as tall person, somebody who does not have a long torso. But, you know, I want to make sure I describe it properly so somebody doesn't have an issue with fit. But it's a really pretty pink dress. It's nice. So I will put that up on Etsy, or maybe I'll try and do it in my Instagram sale if I do an Instagram sale. So that was cute. This vest I think is adorable for 2 reasons. I paid too much money for this vest. It was $10. I like it because I like the detail on the front. So this is a faux collar. This is sewn flat, right? So you can't undo it. I love that. I like the pockets, those little braided things. It's got this guy in the back. That's neat. Again, it's sewn on, like it doesn't do anything. It just looks cute. And it's got snaps, you know. And it's cute. Like the vintage denim vests are fun. But my favorite part, and probably the big reason why I spent $10 on this vest, which is stupid for this to be the reason, but I think you'll understand. This is the tag. It's a fucking hot dog. How cute is that? I can't tell what brand this is. And then the back, it's got like some, you know, whatever, some information. It's cleaning instructions. There's no size. I tried looking up hot dog as like a brand of clothing. I can't find anything, but that's okay. The hot dog tag is so cute. I love that. But the vest itself is also cute. I really enjoyed the detail on it. So, and like I said, I paid $10 for this. I will probably list this between 30 and 40. So I really like it. What is this? Oh, so also at the Goodwill and Salvation Army, I found some LuLaRoe leggings. This is my first time finding the LuLaRoe leggings. I've never found them before. I don't know anything about these prints. So I got one pair of regular, like the regular one size. And that's these guys. These were $6. And if you're not familiar with LuLaRoe, it is one of those, it's like Avon or Tupperware where you have to like buy it directly through an individual. You can't go to their website. You can't go to a store. So I forget what they call that, direct sales, I don't know. And it is my understanding that the LuLaRoe reps are not able to order specific items. So they could not request this print. They just order the pants and then they get what they get. So there are certain prints that may become more, that are like sort of desirable and they're considered unicorn prints because unicorns are hard to find. But of course you go on eBay and everything is unicorn, you know, so it's a little overused term at this point, but I thought I would give it a shot. LuLaRoe solds on eBay are kind of all over the place. So I will probably try to go sort of middle of the road and do like $20 on these, unless I feel like I can get more. I don't know, we'll see. But that's these. These are just the regular one size. They are nice and soft, I'll give them that. And then the second pair I got was these. This is a little bit of a crazier print. These are the tall and curvy. So they're pants, they have two sizes. One is one size and the second size is tall and curvy. There's not a whole lot of difference. This is the first time I've had, like I said, any LuLaRoe pants. So obviously the first time I've had them together. So there's a sort of size difference in the waist, which is pretty significant, I think. And the length, oh my God. There, that's the difference in length. So supposedly they do have a good amount of stretch. And that's a pretty pattern. These are also $6. So we'll see. I haven't tried them on yet. I don't really like either one of these prints, so I kind of don't want to try them on because everybody says they're super comfortable. And I don't know if it's some sort of magical experience. I don't want to become attached to these ugly prints and then want to keep them, but we'll see. I am curious about the fit. And then I found these also LuLaRoe, and these are, I think the regular ones, yeah, the one size. And these are a solid color. So solid colors are more difficult to come by, but even the solid colors, black is desirable, but I saw some solds for black for like $30, and before they were going for like 60. Leggings, get them, they're worth it, obviously depending on what you're paying for them. These I picked up. These were the Goodwill. So the Salvation Army ones were $6 each. This is probably also $5 or $6 because that's what Goodwill tends to be. I don't know. I just grabbed them because they were solid, but some of the solids also are a little all over the place depending on the color. I did see, I don't know what color, I called this Dusty Rose. There was like a rose or a dusty rose color that went for a decent amount, like $30, $40. So I might try and list that there and see what happens. All right. This is another piece I got at L Train. I think I'm keeping this. It's really cool. I don't understand exactly what's going on with it, and it needs some alteration. It is maybe a skirt, but look at the print on this. That is so fucking adorable. I'm pretty sure that at least the fabric is 40s. This is a very 40s looking fabric in my opinion. So cute. I love the little donkey. I love the colors. It's great. What makes this piece very weird is, first of all, there's this edging on it, which clearly has to come off. It's all fucking tattered and horrible. Like, I can see where it would have looked cute when it was intact, but it's not. But this thing here in the front, this is just open. Like, I don't know if this is supposed to be a skirt that goes over something. I don't know. It was safety pinned together when I got it, so I took the safety pin out. So I'm going to remove this yellow junk, and then I may just have this hemmed so that it's just a skirt. It's really cute, though. I really, really like it. I paid $18 for this, so it's a little bit much, but I loved the fabric so much. It's really pretty. And Lord thinks that I should put another edging because he said it looks cool. Like, it does look like it wanted to look cool. So maybe, we'll see, maybe I'll try and find another edging for it, but I'm going to remove the one that's on here first and see what the hell is happening there. So weird, but it's very cute. All right, cats cannot climb in my shit, please. All right, now I've got two things left in my little bag of tricks, and I love them both, and I'm not sure which one to show you first, but I'm going to go with this lamp. So I don't usually see these things, so I was very excited. It's an old desk lamp. Right? What's, besides the fact that the lamp itself is pretty cool, these sell for some nice money. I looked these up on Etsy because that's probably where I would list it. And these are also all over the place. There was one that was like fucking $150, which seemed insane to me. And it was like this. This sort of shape gets done a lot, or was done a lot, in an Art Deco style. So it's like the very industrial with the big curves and stuff. That I can see going for $150. This, I don't think so. Some of them, I think I saw one listed for $20, which I think is not enough. But I want to say in the $30 to $60 range for this. What I like also about this one is that there is some decoration on the top, and then it's sort of repeated here. I just got my little shipping station / desk, so I may put this at my desk and see how we do with that. Very excited. This would probably be sort of a temporary lamp for me. I really like it, but if I ever found an Art Deco one, or maybe one that was like pink or mint green, I would definitely want those more than this. So I may keep it for a little while and then sell it. I'll see. But this was $7, so very cute. And then my last thing, which I am so excited about, I have no idea what to price these things at, but they are amazing. It is a pair of pillowcases, and this print is fucking phenomenal. There's no tag in them, so I don't know what brand these are. I don't know if they were handmade, but they're amazing. And ridiculous prints like this do really, really well. I love this, and I almost would want to keep it, but I don't have anything that matches this at all. And I think that it's just the money to sell it is going to be too good for me to be able to keep these. So, and when I say too good, I paid $2 for these. I would be totally confident saying that I could sell these for $25, but I may be able to even go higher. I'm going to check. I have a couple of people who do stuff like this more frequently than I do. And hi, thank you. I just saw your comment. Yeah, the lamp is great. So, so I have to check these out though. But I love them. They're awesome. And this is the kind of stuff like I dream about finding. Like when I should not be going thrifting and I go thrifting anyway, this kind of stuff and patterns like this, that's what makes me go. So that's all my stuff. The rest of my afternoon, Lord and I, probably like 2 months ago, bought a bar, like an old, alcohol bar. It's a mid-century piece, and it's small-ish. I mean, it's probably like, I'm going like this. You can't see my hands at all. Probably like 3 feet wide, and full height bar, and it's like a tufted aqua vinyl. So it's got a base with the peg legs, and the base is sort of like a trapezoid shape. And then the bar stands on top of that, and it's got like a padded vinyl ridge around it and shelves behind it. And then up above the wall behind it, there's a piece that you put on the wall, and then the bar stands in front of it. So the piece on the wall is also like a tufted blue with the buttons in it. And it has 1 or 2 shelves and a mirror. And the whole thing is just amazing. We paid $100 for it. And initially I was going to try and sell it for like $700. And I think I'm really going to push my luck and go for $1,200 because it's a great color. We are right next to New York. And it's just that it's, you know, people are willing to pay for that type of stuff and people can come pick it up from us fairly easily. I don't want to get into trying to deliver it because my fear would be that somebody, like, we'd, you know, take it apart, load it into my stupid little Fiat, and then get to wherever, and they would be like, oh no, never mind, it's not, whatever. Like, I don't want to deal with that crap. I did think about, like, for an extra XYZ amount we would deliver, but I don't know. I guess I could do, like, you pay a non-refundable delivery fee and then the price of the piece is due upon pickup, something like that. I could do that. I'll see. I'm going to list it on Craigslist, maybe Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to push my luck at like 1,200. Worst case scenario, it doesn't sell when we lower the price, but I'm very excited about that. So Lord and I are going to clean that up today and reassemble it and get some pictures. And then after we do that, I'm going to work on my shipping station. I built it, we reassembled it yesterday. And so now I just have to, like, put all my boxes and whatnot on there. I didn't do that because the space that it's in currently is where we're going to photograph the bar. So do that first. I'm very excited about that. Super motivated, and hoping that that'll really help my productivity. So anyway, that's all I've got for today. I've got to get to work. I am so grateful for you guys for watching, and I hope that you enjoy my videos. And I always say I'm going to try and do these more regularly, but I really am. So if there's anything that you want to hear about or don't want to hear about, I know that I tend to ramble a lot on some of these things about whatever the state of my life or who knows, but let me know. So, you know, I'm open to talking about things that you guys want to hear. And otherwise, you're going to just get me rambling about whatever it is that I rambled. So I hope that you guys have a great week. Thank you again for watching.